Okay, here we go. What's up guys, it's your girl NEZZA. So if you haven't seen part 1, I suggest clicking off of this video really quick to go watch part 1 so you are caught up on what's going on. If you did watch part 1, welcome back. I know you guys are really interested to see what happened, what went down. I'm sorry for making you guys wait the weekend. Let's get into this. Something I've always wanted to ask you was why you were willing to make it work with her at that point. You know, this is where this was going, but not with me. Literally, I've wanted to ask that for years, and it's honestly, if she hadn't stayed with me, it wouldn't have bugged me. But her living with me in LA and you guys staying together, and me having to hear your guys' like Skype conversations every night from my bedroom was probably one of the worst things I've ever had to deal with.
Okay, so let me kind of like let me kind of talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
So first of all, like, I think it was also extra messy because it did happen like pretty quickly after we had broken up, and there was a lot of talk about like if it was if it was like
I never thought that it was pre. I never assumed.
People thought that I had left you for her, and that was like a common thing.
Well, yeah, everyone actually thinks that.
I will to the graves claim that that's not true. It was literally, the way I remember it, just like a coincidence. Like, because I remember prior to us, when we were together, I didn't talk to her that much.
No.
I didn't really know her that well.
No.
She was around, and I never spoke more than like a few sentences to her. And it was literally just after we had broken up and you were in LA that for some reason, it was like about dance. We started just being like around each other more and talking more. And it was just, I think honestly was just kind of like, again, it was just a coincidence that it happened that way. As far as like why I was willing or willing to try to make it work, I was infatuated. I don't know. I honestly like, I remember being scared about you.
Okay, why?
Just because you were moving to LA and like you had all these like friends there. Some friends who were like lightweight famous.
Like who? Say it.
Well, you were like friends with before you went down.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, well, not maybe. I met him literally like the week before I.
But then you guys started dating.
We didn't date. I wouldn't call it dating.
Kind of.
Not dating. We literally hung out maybe a handful of times.
Okay.
Never hooked up, and then I found out. Just yeah.
I was scared. I was scared when you were moving to LA, and I think I was just kind of trying to protect myself.
Got it.
And I convinced myself that I didn't want a long distance relationship. I convinced myself it was easier to just break up. I convinced myself that I couldn't do it and that it was just going to be easier if we just broke up. As far as this other girl, in a different headspace.
I feel like I think you were just deeper in it.
Honestly, I was probably deeper in it. It was a longer amount of time, and lo and behold, it didn't work. We only tried it for maybe like a month before we decided it wasn't going to work. I felt, in that situation, I got my heart broken. And maybe it was karma. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's like the short answer is, yeah, just like I was just in a different place. But I don't know, you can't compare the two.
No, like, I don't. It was just something that I've always, like, it would be natural for anyone to think that way. Like, the reason why we broke up, like, was not a factor in your relationship afterwards. So I was just kind of like, what? So it made me feel like, was that really the reason that he broke up with me? It made me feel like...
It made you feel like my reason was bullshit.
Yeah, it made me feel like that wasn't the reason, the real reason. It made me feel like distance was an excuse to break up with me because you made it work with her. So it was just like, it's just... Yeah, it was just it's always been like a weird question that I've had. Not that I care.
It was real. Like that was really the reason. Like I had no other reason.
I know.
And I didn't expect to get into another relationship, especially with a girl who was literally going to be moving to LA as well.
Into my house.
Dang. Sorry.
Yeah, that is just something that I've had it in here, you know.
I think I was young and dumb. Like I look and broke for sure.
We still get along though, which is good.
And that's the funniest thing is I want to mention this is like, don't look at me like that.
I don't know. I just don't know what you're gonna say.
From day one to like now, like it's like I think another big part of like why we're able to stay close is like. It's like we've definitely changed as people, but also like not at all. Like in terms of like me and you.
Got it.
Like we've never had, besides like maybe our first few conversations, maybe because it was like awkward to like try to get back into it. Because we obviously didn't talk for a while.
No, a while.
For maybe like a year or two, we didn't talk to each other, and then I don't remember how we eased back. Yeah, I don't remember how we eased back into it, but it's never like we've ever had to force a conversation. Like. We're both like we just laugh all the time when we're together, and it's just very like easy.
Yeah, I think that's why we've stayed cool.
Yeah.
It's never been awkward. It's never been like, I mean, at first it was a little bit, but like not anymore at all.
We've just always had this connection.
You know, we weren't like fighting. We never fought. We never fought.
We never really had any big disagreements. Never like it was all good.
No, yeah, we never. No, we literally never had a fight. That's actually really crazy. Go us. Okay, we're just gonna ask each other some questions that we found on this little website. Daniel's gonna ask them.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna say yes or no?
These are gonna be quick fire, so these are just gonna be yes or no.
Oh my
and
God.
maybe if there's an interesting one that we're like either
that we both say the same,
either
or
we
we're
say
just
the
like
same
confused.
thing or we say different things, then maybe we can explain.
Okay.
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 Ready?
Sure.
Did you ever love me?
Yes. Did you not love me?
Just kidding. Yes. At any point, did you see yourself spending forever with me?
Yes.
Yes.
We were young and in love.
Yeah, just like
puppy
puppy
love.
love. Yeah. Did you cheat on me?
No, never.
No.
It was 3 months.
And we didn't have. We were in school, dance, or together.
Yeah.
It was like literally.
Yeah, we were. You know.
Did you talk to your ex while you were with me?
I mean, anytime that he was like being creepy and trying to like come back into my life, but other than that, no.
Ooh, I don't believe I did either.
I don't think so.
Did I ever do anything that made you jealous?
I think so. I don't know.
I remember one. I do. Yes, there was something that made me jealous.
Okay, what?
It was a person who I remember specifically whenever you saw this person, you would literally like run up to him and like jump on him.
Do you remember who?
Yes.
You can say the name. I'm gonna bleep it out. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes. Yes.
No.
I remember.
way.
Yes, I remember. Specifically.
That's so funny because I just spoke to him for the first time in forever, but I was never attracted to him that way.
Jumping on him one time, and I was like, "Oh, okay, come on."
No way, you remember that?
Yes,
Where
I do.
I was ever around him.
We were at a show.
Oh, we were at Damn SF.
No.
Why?
Maybe it was another day. Opportunity Showcase.
What is that?
It was like some random show in like downtown. I literally remember. This was also the day that like. I don't know if you remember this. It was like me, you, Crystal, Kevin, Kristen, and Scott all went to like McDonald's together.
I do remember that. That's what that picture. I have a picture of us from that day.
Yeah.
I have a picture of us from McDonald's that day. I'm gonna post it right here if I can find it.
Your biggest regret about our relationship? These aren't yes or no, but quick
Biggest
answer.
regret? I don't know. I wish we would have had more time together and not go like weeks without seeing each other, basically.
My biggest regret is that I didn't try.
Got it.
Do you still think about me? Yes or no?
In what sense, though? I'm sweating. That one made my ears red. Hold on. I do still think about
yes
that
or no?
situation. Yes, I still think about the situation.
Okay. So I'll say yes, but I think it's kind of like it's just like what if.
Got it.
You know what I mean? Like obviously we ended very abruptly, and like it was just kind of like, again, it was my decision.
Yeah.
And I was convinced on it or whatever. Hello?
Hello?
Are you listening to us?
This is so uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
All of this.
Oh my god.
You're one of the first boyfriends that I ever knew Vanessa had, besides.
Let's not say his name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
You are the only boyfriend that was ever like a significant presence in her life.
Do you think that we could ever get back together? Yes or no? And then you can explain. Yes or no?
That question, I knew that was coming. Hold on. Okay. Could we? Yes. Because could we and would we are two different questions. Could we? Yes. There was nothing bad that ever happened. We didn't end on bad terms. We still aren't on bad terms in any way. So yeah, it could happen. I don't necessarily know if it would, because we're two completely different people now. Like it would be it would be getting to know a whole new person. It wouldn't be the same relationship.
Right, for sure.
So
yeah, I think I agree in terms of like strictly talking from a possibility point of view. Like, would it ever be possible? I think so.
yeah,
But yeah, our lives are so different. Yeah, and is it
crazy.
practical? No, not at all. Don't read into that.
Oh, I can already see the ship comments.
Oh god, okay, here
Hashtag NEZZA. Alright, you guys, so that is the end of this
we go.
video.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. Make sure you subscribe to Daniel.
Yeah,
I'll put everything down below. Make sure you go follow Daniel. He's an amazing dancer. Go check out his stuff. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down any questions you have for us that we might have not. You can still do that. That's so weird. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join the family. I can't believe we're already past 100K.
Hell yeah.
I cannot believe it. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And I love ya. We're doing great. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.